Hi, this is Sean Isaacs, one of the founders at RECESSIONProofNow.com. I just want to quickly just give you a couple reasons why you should look at bringing this particular seminar to your church. The purpose of the seminar is to teach Christians like yourself how to live recession-proof now. And we describe that as glorifying God through industry and enterprise. If you've spent any time here on the website at all, or been exposed to our message, the whole idea of living recession-proof now, then you would know that what we do is focus on four major areas. Teaching Christians how to live on less than they make, how to responsibly pay down your debt, how to develop multiple streams of income, and lastly, how to nurture a heart of wisdom, prudence, discretion, temperance, and generosity. Those virtues can be nurtured at the heart level biblically. Now, what makes this seminar unique is everything we teach is based on the scriptures. As you've maybe heard me say, if you looked at some of our previous videos, there are other seminar trainings that are going into churches. Dave Ramsey is one of the first that comes to mind. It is a really good seminar series, and I've had the privilege of reading a number of his books, listening to many of his radio broadcasts, and his focus typically is on how to live on less than you make and how to pay down your debt in about 5 years. And that's a good goal to have. But we go a little bit further here at Live Recession Proof Now. We take it 2 steps further. The third step is, how do you develop multiple streams of income? Now, from our perspective, every child of God that lives in the West should be making as much money as they can, not so they can hoard it upon themselves, but so that they can be a blessing to others in other nations or the needy, people in less fortunate situations that may not be exposed to as much as you and I are here in America or in the West, may not have access to what we have by way of libraries and internet, and there's so many things that you can do on and offline. So this seminar runs for about 6 to 8 hours. It typically is on a Saturday that we do the seminar at a church, and usually we're focusing on topics that can help you as a Christian or a pastor or a ministry leader, how to empower your people to develop multiple streams of income. Some of the topics that we focus on is, number one, how to identify your passion. How to identify what is it that's unique about you that would position you as what we call an expert in your field, and how to monetize that, how to turn that into revenue. We teach people how to write a book in 30 days or less. Many pastors that we've met over the last 10 years have had a desire to write a book, but you really don't know how to go about that. Maybe you have bought the lie that you need to go the conventional route, that is, that you need to find a publisher and get a literary agent and all the things that people normally do. This seminar will show you don't need any of that stuff to self-publish your book and actually create a revenue stream from that. We show you how to turn one book into more than 20 different revenue streams. Some of the other things we deal with is why every Christian business owner or entrepreneur should write a book, how to develop and optimize your website if you have one, how to build a website in 30 days if you don't have one, how to set up a blog. No cost to do this, but it does cost you what we call sweat equity. You need to spend some time developing the skills, having the motivation, internal motivation, to actually spend the time to learn how to do these things. How to use social media to attract customers. How to use social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, MySpace, YouTube. How to use those things to bring people into your church. How to continue to build relationship with people maybe that have visited your church. How to bring them back using those means. Some of your churches have musicians, and you have maybe wanted to produce an album. Well, we show you how to get that done. And again, for us here at Live Recession Proof Now, marketing is everything. Marketing is sales, advertising, customer service. It's how you answer the phone. It's your brand. It's how you, your card, the identity of the organization, the church, ministry, the business. So all those things are critical. Understanding marketing is critical to your success. The most important thing that's unique about this seminar is that everything is biblically based. What do we mean? It's one thing for you to get head knowledge and information, but if you don't have a motivation from the Word of God that connects with you at a heart level as a Christian, you're probably not going to do anything with the information. You've heard that knowledge is power. You know it's not power. Knowledge is facts and information. Unless you are motivated internally, we call it self-motivated, You're not going to do anything with the information. You'll be inspired, you'll be motivated, or really not motivated, because I said you can't be motivated from someone outside. It has to come from within. But you'll be inspired. But at the end of the day, if you don't do anything with the information, it doesn't mean anything. So this seminar, some of you would ask, what's the cost of it? Well, to be honest with you, we can charge hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars per person to do this, because we show people how to develop income in 30 to 60 days out of, in many cases, nothing. But the Lord has impressed upon our hearts since 2008 to take this seminar into 12 churches per year at no cost. And the way you qualify for that is you have to work at bringing at least 50 people to the event. When we come out, we bring a team of people that are going to teach on these particular areas. And it's cost us to do that, and so we want to make sure that we can impact the largest amount of people as possible. And we feel that any church that wants to bring this seminar to the church or to the ministry needs to partner with us in a way that they're willing to help promote and get the information out to their people so that we can show up and honor and glorify God. Some churches even use this particular event evangelistically. Here's a little nugget for you. You have been trying to reach your community with the gospel. What would happen if you made that community aware, as business owners, entrepreneurs, that there's a way for them to supplement or replace their income? There's a way for them to grow their business, in many cases 30 to 90 days, without spending money on advertising. What if you could make that promise to your community? Do you think that would have some impact on drawing people into the church? And what would happen if the focus of that education was to enhance their business, but at the same time it reinforced that the truths and the things that they're learning all come from the scriptures? Do you think that would position them to want to hear more of what you have to say? I would say yes. We've seen it happen over and over again. So some churches are using this seminar as an evangelistic tool to bring new people into the church or into the ministry, expose them to the church, and then have a chance to build a relationship with them. To receive more information about this, right at the bottom of this video, there's a form that you want to complete. Just fill out that form and someone from our team will be in touch with you in the next, I would say, 48 to 72 hours. And we'll let you know if your ministry qualifies for us to make the trip. And then, we'll kind of tell you what the next steps are. Again, this is Sean Isaacs, one of the founders here at RECESSIONProofNow.com. If you have any questions for us, feel free to email me at info@LiveRecessionProofNow.com.